people, welcome to another episode of Remi's Recipes. So first things first, sorry my hair is crazy, this is just my natural hair, but you know, I'm kind of digging it, okay? So let me know what you think. Second of all, today is my boyfriend's birthday, so he's getting a big cheesecake, but tomorrow is literally like my 90-day mark of like saying like pretty much paleo. So I don't know if I'm like willing to break it today. So instead, I decided to whip up some of my paleo double chocolate brownies. These brownies are amazing. They taste so delicious. I've made a lot of paleo brownies in my day, and there have been a lot that just don't have the right consistency, aren't really like fudgy and gooey. So when I stumbled upon the secret ingredient to making healthy brownies, I have not looked back, my friends. So hopefully after this recipe, you feel the same exact way. So without further ado, let's jump into the recipe. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is actually bake a sweet potato. Now look, this sounds crazy, but this is the secret ingredient that gives it that amazing consistency that just makes it so rich, so creamy, and so delicious, okay? So don't hate on sweet potatoes. So to bake my sweet potato, I basically put it in the oven at 400 degrees for about 45 minutes. Then I mash it up, and I basically just like make sure that there's about 1 cup of mashed sweet potato. So this one was a little bit more than 1 cup, but I don't care like that much, so I kind of just put it in. Then I topped it off with 1 cup of almond flour. You can also use coconut flour if you prefer. Then I did half a cup of cocoa powder. Now this is what gives it that chocolatey, delicious flavor. Then I did 1 teaspoon of baking powder just to make sure it rises. Then I did half a cup of nut butter. So you can really pick anything that you want, cashew butter, peanut butter, really anything. I just had extra almond butter. Then I did about 1/3 cup of honey. I know that that's like such a weird amount, but I feel like 1/4 isn't sweet enough, and then 1/2 is too sweet. So this is like the Goldilocks just right amount. Then the last thing that I did was put about half a cup of unsweetened almond milk just to make sure that it's the right consistency, because without this step it would just be way too thick. And then I mixed it all together, and then I put about 7 tablespoons of dark chocolate chips. I put that into the batter, and then I folded it in. After that was all mixed together, I got like a glass baking Tupperware thing, and then I dipped a napkin into some coconut oil just to spread it easily, and then I poured the batter into that. I should have mentioned this in the beginning. Why do I always forget this part? I do not know. I preheated the oven for 350 degrees, and then I put it in for about 25 minutes. Okay, so actually you need to leave this in the oven for at least 30 to 35 minutes. Okay, I learned that the hard way. Okay, now back to regular programming. So now let me show you the final result.
What if you lose it all? What if you lose it all?
Alright, gorgeous people, I am waiting to have these brownies until later tonight when we sing happy birthday, but I can go ahead and assure you these brownies are amazing. I've had them so many times, so I hope that if you're ever craving chocolatey, fudgy, delicious brownies, that you use this recipe because it's healthy, it's delicious, and yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this recipe. As always, if you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see weekly recipes, please make sure to subscribe. Bye!